You know what? Most people throw away the best fertilizer every single morning. But in this quiet Japanese kitchen, nothing goes to waste. We call it Mottainai. Look closely at this cloudy water. It is Togi-jiru, the leftover water from washing rice. My grandmother taught me this simple trick when I was just a boy. Instead of pouring it down the drain, we save every single drop. This humble cloudy liquid is actually a powerful energy drink for your garden soil. And here is the second secret ingredient: crushed eggshells from our morning breakfast. Folks, listen up, because these shells are pure calcium waiting to be unlocked. I have been gardening for over 50 years. I see young folks spending hundreds of dollars on fancy bagged fertilizers at the garden center every spring. But here is the shocking truth. Over 90% of commercial bagged soil lacks the living biology your plants actually crave. It is practically dead dirt. Let me tell you a little secret. You do not need to buy fertility. You can build it yourself right at home for exactly $0. The magic happens when you combine the rich starches and B vitamins in the rice water with the slow-release minerals hidden inside these crushed eggshells. Picture this. Underneath the soil surface, there is an entire hidden city. It is a bustling metropolis filled with hungry microscopic workers waiting for a meal. Incredible, right? Just one single tablespoon of healthy garden soil contains over 1 billion bacteria. That is more than the entire population of many countries combined. When you pour chemical fertilizers into the ground, you are essentially pouring salt. Over time, that salt buildup destroys the delicate microbiome and hardens the soil. Nature has its own way of teaching us. If we feed the microbes with organic kitchen scraps, the microbes will naturally feed our vegetable plants. This simple morning ritual takes exactly 2 minutes. Wash the rice, save the water, crush the shells, and you have created a 500% stronger fertilizer. The results speak for themselves. Lush, vibrant green leaves and roots that dig deep into the earth, making your plants incredibly resilient against summer heat waves. Next time you make rice, stop. Do not empty that pot. Join us in the garden, and I will show you exactly how to brew this magic potion. Let us leave the kitchen and head out to the garden. Have you ever wondered what happens when you pour rice water onto the earth? We are diving deep underground. The soil is not just dead dirt, my friends. It is a living, breathing ecosystem filled with microscopic workers. Meet the most important workers in your garden. Just one single tablespoon of healthy soil contains over 1 billion of these incredible microscopic helpers. Usually, these tiny helpers are sleepy and hungry. They desperately need energy to break down organic matter and feed your precious vegetable plants. But watch closely what happens next. Here comes the cloudy rice water trickling down. It is packed with rich carbohydrates and essential B vitamins. The starches in the rice water act like an instant energy drink. The microscopic workers wake up immediately and start multiplying at incredible speeds. This energy also awakens the mycorrhizal fungi network. Think of this network as a magical underground internet that connects every plant in the garden. These activated fungal threads reach far beyond the roots, mining deep for hidden minerals and water, and delivering them directly to your tomatoes. My grandfather used to say that we do not feed the plants. We feed the soil, and the living soil feeds our plants perfectly. So, by simply pouring your leftover rice washing water here, you are supercharging an invisible workforce. It is completely free and completely natural. If you only use plain tap water, the microbes stay dormant. But the starches in the rice water create a booming biological metropolis underground. As a direct result, your vegetable plants grow stronger, greener, and much more resilient against pests and unpredictable summer heat waves in the countryside. But wait, there is one thing missing. Rice water provides the energy, but our heavy fruiting vegetables still desperately need strong structural support. Have you ever seen a beautiful red tomato turning black and rotten at the bottom? That heartbreak is a clear sign of severe calcium deficiency. That is exactly why we never throw away our breakfast waste. Next, we will show you how to unlock the hidden calcium inside these shells. Most people just toss crushed eggshells directly onto the garden soil. But here is the hidden problem. It takes months or even years to break down. Imagine being a tiny earthworm trying to eat a giant, sharp rock. That is exactly how microscopic workers view a raw eggshell in your garden. To make this vital calcium instantly available, we use an ancient household trick. Just add a splash of natural vinegar to your crushed eggshells today. Look at those magical bubbles. That active fizzing reaction means the vinegar is extracting the pure calcium from the rigid shells into a liquid form. Why does your garden desperately need this? Think of a growing tomato plant as a brick house. Calcium is the strong cement holding everything together. Without enough calcium, the cellular walls simply collapse under the intense summer heat. This is exactly what causes the dreaded black blossom end rot disease. But when you provide readily available liquid calcium, those cell walls become incredibly strong and rigid, protecting the developing fruit from stress and rotting issues. After leaving the shells in vinegar for just a few days, you have created a highly concentrated, $0 liquid calcium supplement for your beloved vegetables. But please, never use it pure. We simply mix 1 small spoonful of this potent liquid into a large watering can filled with fresh water. Now, gently pour this enriched water directly around the root zone early in the morning. Your vegetable plants will drink it up like a smoothie. Because the calcium is already dissolved, the tomato roots absorb it instantly. There is absolutely no waiting for months for the hard shells to decompose. The resilient plant rapidly pumps this vital mineral straight up the main stem, sending it directly into the developing fruits and newly forming green leaves. The final result? Perfectly round, flawlessly red tomatoes without a single dark spot. You literally save your summer harvest using basic household waste. Building a resilient $0 garden brings such deep peace of mind. Mother Nature provides everything we truly need right inside our kitchens. So we have our cloudy rice water for quick energy and our eggshell liquid for structural strength. Now, let us combine them into the ultimate organic Super-Brew. Now, to make our $0 Super-Brew, we combine the energy of the rice water with the structural strength of our extracted calcium. It is so simple. The secret here is patience. We cover the bowl with a breathable cloth and let it rest in a cool, dark corner for just 2 days. During this short resting period, the friendly bacteria begin to break down the starches, preparing the rich nutrients so they are perfectly predigested for roots. After 2 days, when you remove the cloth, you will notice a sweet, slightly sour, earthy scent. This tells you the fermentation process is a success. Remember the golden rule of liquid fertilizers. Always dilute. We mix 1 part of our strong fermented brew with 20 parts of clean fresh water. Now we bring this $0 magical elixir straight out to the vegetable beds. This mixture is incredibly gentle, so it will never burn delicate roots. Instead of watering right against the main stem, we draw a small circle around the outer leaves. This encourages the root system to expand outward. By pouring the predigested nutrients into this outer ring, the plant roots immediately stretch outwards to drink it up, creating a massive, highly resilient foundation. Look at them go. Wide, expansive root systems are the ultimate secret to drought resistance. A shallow root system simply cannot survive a hot summer. But what about the rest of your kitchen waste? The vegetable peels, the coffee grounds? We use the Japanese Bokashi method to compost them rapidly. By sprinkling this special inoculated bran over your daily food scraps, you ferment the waste in an airtight container without any foul odors or flies. Unlike traditional hot composting, which takes months, this anaerobic fermentation method pickles your kitchen waste in just 2 short weeks, retaining all the raw nitrogen. After 14 days, you simply bury this fermented material directly into a resting garden bed. Within a month, it completely vanishes into beautiful, dark humus. Remember our tiny earthworm friend? Now, instead of struggling with hard rocks, he is effortlessly enjoying a soft, predigested feast, turning it into rich castings. This is how you build true fertility. You are not buying temporary chemical spikes. You are steadily constructing a permanent, incredibly resilient living ecosystem underground. Now, we take this perfectly crafted, $0 living humus and gently spread it around our young tomato seedlings in the garden beds. Within just a few weeks, the transformation is absolutely breathtaking. The plants grow thick, incredibly strong stems and lush, deep green foliage. And the best part? They produce massive clusters of perfectly ripe, shiny red tomatoes, without a single trace of blossom end rot. My wife Keiko loves harvesting these beauties every morning. We never have to worry about chemical residues or spending money on synthetic fertilizers. In fact, while some folks spend hundreds of dollars at the garden center, our total fertilizer cost for this entire harvest is exactly $0. In Japan, we have a beautiful word for this, Mottainai. It means having deep respect for the resources around us and never wasting anything. Even our tiny underground friends, the earthworms and microscopic bacteria, are thriving. They work tirelessly day and night to keep this ecosystem perfectly balanced. It is a harmonious cycle of life. The kitchen feeds the soil, the living soil feeds the plants, and the plants feed us beautifully. As the sun sets over our quiet Satoyama garden, we feel a deep sense of gratitude. Nature truly provides everything we need to succeed. Look at this gorgeous tomato slice. It is incredibly juicy, incredibly sweet, and packed with natural minerals. You can actually taste the healthy soil. So, tomorrow morning, please remember this simple lesson. Do not throw your cloudy rice water down the drain, and never discard those empty eggshells. Save the water, crush the shells, add a splash of vinegar, and create your own $0 magic potion. Your garden will absolutely love it. Gardening does not have to be expensive or complicated. You just need to observe nature and work alongside it, rather than fighting against it. We hope you try this ancient Japanese trick in your own backyard. It is truly life-changing, and your vegetable plants will thank you immensely. If you found this $0 gardening secret helpful, please subscribe for more traditional Japanese gardening wisdom. Thank you so much for watching our journey.